talked about the eating programs and your eat life. Let's talk about this training thing. Because I get so sick of people cheating themselves out of training and you're not giving it a chance. Stop walking and saying this is exercise. It's not exercise. Now, I know if you're big, if you're my bigger fit family, I understand. You got to crawl before you walk. But if you're going to walk, do something else in conjunction with the walking. And that leads me to my overall statement about it. Guys, you can't limit your body to one thing. Because a lot of times when you're bigger, or even when you've gained weight, your muscles have been compromised. They've gotten weaker. They're suffering some form of atrophy, which means that they're going to be prone to injury once you start weights after you decide, okay, now I'm going to lose a bunch of weight. What you need to do is give yourself a realistic days of the week that you're going to train. If you can't go 5 days, don't say I'm training 5 days, because you're setting yourself up. Because the minute day 4 comes in and you're like, oh, I'm hurting, I'm so beat up. Man, I can't do day 5. Or I said day 6. Now you're stopping altogether because you're hurting and you're in pain. And this is not what you signed up for. Organize your gym journey. What I mean by that, decide how many days you're going to do. If it's 3 days, it's 3 days. So be it. Make 1 day a cardio day, 1 day a upper body day, 1 day a lower body day. Or you can make all 3 days with cardio, but on one of those days of cardio, you do upper body. One of those days of cardio, you do lower body. And go in there knowing what you want to do. Figure out what exercises work, what body part. Start off doing 2 exercises per body part. Maybe that's flat bench press, incline bench press for chest. Maybe that's flat bench press, a fly machine for chest. Maybe that's rope pull down, rope push down for triceps. Maybe that's lat pull down and row machine for back. Maybe that's squats and leg extensions for legs. But do something. You have to allow your muscles some stability in conjunction with cardio, or you're going to end up with a bunch of loose skin or a bunch of weak muscles. And then when you try to execute weight training, it's going to seem 10 times harder because now your body is weak from all of that cardio depletion. And now you don't have the muscularity or the stability to be able to kind of keep up with any kind of training regimen. Now, once you've committed, organized, and got your training regimen together, increase and change it up about every 2 weeks. Give yourself 14 days to get used to what you're doing. Just switch the exercises out. Switch the cardio style out. If you only can walk, up your cardio by 0.5 on the treadmill. Go a little fast on the elliptical. Go a little longer on the stair machine. Walk a little further. But do multiple things. If you want to start yoga, start yoga. If you want to do yoga in conjunction with weight training, do that. But I will say this, weight training has to be an integral part of your program because you need muscle stability, guys. All you ladies, the big booty craze, chasing the booty, chasing the booty, chasing the booty, chasing the flat tummy.
I'm okay with that.
I'm even okay with body shapers and some form of enhancements once the work's put in. If you feel like, hey, I put the work in, I really want to take my body to another level, I never looked a certain way, but it takes organization. Outline every week what you're going to do. So that way you know if Monday's an off day, that's not something you have to worry about. You can focus on other things. Maybe you focus on your eating. Wednesday's your training day. Tuesday night, you need to be getting yourself prepared for your training. That's ironing your work clothes. That's getting your water bottles, your food ready, your supplements ready, workout clothes ready. You're getting all those things set up so that way you don't have any excuses of why you can't get to the gym. Put them in your car. Next, a big component of working out is your aftercare. What I mean by your aftercare, listen, when you get done training, you beat your body down. That's the purpose of it. To build it back up stable, more stable, harder, denser, and stronger. Well, you have to have some aftercare. You got to soak. You got to stretch. You got to roll. You got to use that Epsom salt. You got to use that rubbing alcohol every day consistently till you rub out that pain. You can't go pain day to pain day to pain day and think you're going to be able to keep that up without doing it. Sometimes do you need to hit an ibuprofen? Hell yeah. Sometimes some of you that's been on that bike and then got to hit that bike. Yes, you do. You do. Pop it up. and get back to the gym. That's what you do. Get back to the gym. But you have to have that aftercare. You got to squeeze and rub and get massages in conjunction with that. Once a month, twice a month, whatever you can afford. I'm not in your pockets. If your spouse is good, maybe they can put those magic hands on you, whatever you need them to do. But your aftercare is also going to set you up to feel rejuvenated about getting back in the gym. Now, let's recap that. So you organizing, you're executing, and you're committing. What's next, you say? Consistency. Just keep going. Keep going till you get where you feel like you're happy with what you see. And then once you are, find a new challenge. Maybe that's running a marathon. Maybe that's competing in a run or some kind of obstacle course. Maybe that's martial arts. Maybe that's kickboxing. Engulf yourself in the journey, guys. You got to appreciate the journey. You can't make it so hard on yourself that you're setting yourself up with this insurmountable task list that's just unachievable where you're at right now, especially mentally if you're not in there. If you're not mentally there, build yourself to get there. Baby step your way in a way that's realistic, but still inspires the commitment and the consistency to keep going, because you have to put that pressure on yourself. That leads me into my final thing. You got to apply pressure, okay? You got to be your own tough critic. Look in that mirror, break yourself apart, break yourself down, and be honest. It's just you and God, or whatever you believe in. I don't want to offend anybody. But it's just you. Be realistic. If you got man titties, you got titties. If you got breasts and they hanging in your stomach, they hanging. If you got stretch marks, so what? If you got cellulite, so what? That's your journey. Nobody can write your story for you. But I know you're not happy with it because you know it's there. Yeah, you throw the makeup on, you throw the big clothes on, you throw that shirts on, you throw the girdles on, you throw the body shapers on, and you pretend it's okay while you're at work, fronting for your friends. But when you go home and you rip all that off, you are ashamed because you know you can do something about it. And you can, people. It's not that hard to commit to you. Don't you want to be 50, 60, 70, 80? Some of you are already 50, 60, 70, 80, and still feel good? Not about looking, and feel good in here. Feel like you got energy to do whatever you want with no limitations. Or when you're doing the things you love, playing basketball, playing an instrument, doing sports that you like, golfing, hiking, that you can enjoy it because you can do it because your body is in shape to do these things, right? Your body is conditioned to do these things. How did it get there? Because you organized a plan for yourself. You said, hey, this is my eating program. This is my workout program. And this is what I'm going to do. You executed. You committed to a gym. You committed to a facility. You committed to a specific eating program. And then you executed every day until you get the desired results. You stuck it out and you did it. Nobody else, for nobody else but you. You can't do it for your family. You can't do it for your spouse, your kids. You got to do it for you in here because at the end of the day, you're the only one you answer to. Now, of course, for spouses, they want the best for you. They want to encourage you. And a lot of times we take it resentfully because you don't want to hear somebody you love telling you that you're not good enough in some kind of form, when that's really not what they're saying, but that's how you're seeing it. Because they're saying, hey, what I look like now is not good enough. That's not what they're trying to say. I'm hoping. What I'm hoping they're saying is, hey, I love you for you, but I'd love the healthier you so you can be around for me for years to come and yourself. So put some respect on your fit journey. Put some respect on it. Put some respect on it. No, I'm just But listen, guys, listen. Respect your fit journey. I'm so serious. organize, execute, commit, apply that consistency, and you'll start to get the things you want to get. Now, one more bonus I got to add is once you guys get in it, don't get obnoxious, man. And what I mean, don't get obnoxious where you try to tell everybody how to eat and everybody how to train and everybody what to do. Look, keep it to yourself. If they really want to know what you're doing, you can explain it, but don't get obnoxious with it, please. Nothing I hate more than somebody who's constantly, because they found something that they decided to embrace. Now you got to tell everybody like nobody knew about it before you discovered it. So also along with that bonus info, don't be a slave to your scale. Here's what I mean. If you cutting weight and you want to cut weight, please, folks, get off that damn thing every damn day. Why? Because your body's going to do things all through the day. If you just wake up, generally that's your body empty because you fasted through sleep. That's the best time. Because anything else through the day you've eaten, you might need to take a poo, you may have ran, you may have exerted some energy, you may have taken in a lot of fluid. That's going to alter that scale. As well as if you're building muscle. It's going to go up if you built 2 pounds of muscle. It's going to go down if you lost 3 pounds. I like to say, weigh yourself. Well, I like to weigh myself on a Sunday. Why? Because usually that's when I'm doing my meal prep for the week because I organize. I get it in because I need to be able to go through my busy week and not worry about every single day. What am I going to eat? What am I going to do? So I weigh myself on a Sunday. What does that do for me? That lets me know if I'm up 2 or 3 pounds, I'm like, man, I know my cardio has to be on 10 for this week because I know I'm up pounds. If I'm down some pounds, I say, okay, well, I'm staying the course. I'll switch a few things up in my weight training part of it and get some more muscle on. If I stay the same, then I need to do something that puts me in a caloric deficit so that the next following week I can drop weight. You see them guys do it on fit clubs and celebrity fit clubs and lose weight shows where they weigh them once a week. It's for a reason because your body's going to do something. You need that 7-day to really give your body a chance to stimulate that weight loss if you really hit it hard right away. Can you do other programs? Can you guys do P90X? Sure. Can you do Insanity? Sure. Shameless plug, because I'm not getting no money for these mofos. But if you want to do Taebo, if you want to do everything at home, you can. But just get your butt up every day and do it. Commit to that program. Nothing wrong with home workouts. Nothing wrong with if you work from home. Nothing's wrong with body weight workouts. Using your body weight as muscle resistance is great. If you can do it, sure. It'll give you a different look to your physique other than weight training, if that's not what you're looking for, but you got to get up. See, when you've paid to be somewhere or when you know you got to go to a facility, it's going to get you moving a lot better sometimes for folks because you know you got to get up. Now you're going to be more inclined to do that. So be real with yourself. If you know sticking at home is just going to allure you to not do it or it's going to allure you to eat bad and do something else you shouldn't be doing, then probably get your butt out of there and get out of there. Now, what about another bonus? I'm getting all these bonuses because I know it's a lot of folks that have these little quirks that they may not think about. I'm a coffee drinker or I'm a soda drinker. Look, can you quit it cold turkey? Yeah, if you're strong enough to, maybe you are. If you're not, then you got to wean yourself off of it, just like cigarette smokes. Don't take a medicine. Don't chew nothing. Don't vape. Sorry, Nelson. Don't vape. But what you need to do is wean yourself off slow. So if you're a 3 pop a day drinker, go down to 2 for a week, then go down to 1 for a week, then cancel it out. If you're a smoker and you're a 2-packer, go to a pack and a half, down to a pack, down to a half pack. You can do it if you commit yourself to doing it. If it's important to you, if you happen to give up this, and I'm going to be watching you guys and making sure you get to what you need to do. So guess what? I got work to do, and so do you. So get to it. Get dirty doing it. But most importantly, get it done.